Change begins the moment we realize we're all connected, by trade, by technology, by the questions we choose to ask together.
I think it's key to understand how can we do things more cleverly. And basically the maritime industry is not only about moving, of course, a container from A to B. It's a complex system and a complex part of the whole value chain that we need to change.
Tech and sustainability. These are the trends that are becoming much more relevant to businesses today. They're becoming much more relevant for the global growth story today, but they will continue to do so both through 2025, 2026.
Technology is not a layer on top of industry. It's the substance, reshaping it from within.
All these stakeholders have a role to play, and it's really bringing them around the table that we can move together and move faster.
We are a part of an ecosystem, and you define an ecosystem in biology by saying organisms that are in contact with each other in an environment. And thanks to our global trade system, we're in contact with all the other humans on this planet.
This is exactly where AI has its strength. It can really understand these very deep and complex patterns and relationships that we as humans do not understand.
Because once you have the underlying data, which is what you do as well in ZeroNorth, once you have that underlying data, that enables you actually to make decisions rather than guesswork.
So using kind of the softer narrative of it's the right thing to do, coupled with the business narrative that this is actually what makes business sense if you think a bit longer term.
The journey to zero demands bold leadership and shared purpose.
It is a series of changes that need to happen across an energy transition. And shipping has always looked internally at things they can do. Ships they can buy, routes they can change, speed they can adapt to.
We just don't see or believe that one company on its own can make that transition, because not one company on its own has enough data to make that modeling work. The vision of creating this one platform where people can communicate and optimize across the value chain together, and that has driven our ambition to keep on investing into the space is from the customers' positive feedback.
ZeroNorth's podcast series brings fresh perspectives on the journey to zero emission.